Now, let me get my other device on so I can read your chat. And so we are streaming in part. Well, we're streaming everything from T-Mobile. We're streaming on two different devices. This is the MiFi. Okay.
MiFi? Instead of the Wi-Fi?
It's a MiFi. Once this thing goes on, it's going to switch over to the MiFi, which isn't so bad.
Can you turn this down just a little bit? It's a little loud.
Yeah. I don't know if I can reach up to press the button.
Oh, that's good.
It's better. All right.
That's better. I have my hearing aids on, man. That was loud.
So, anyway, good morning, everybody. Welcome back. It is laundry day. We're washing Ed's fetid, smelly, dirty stuff. And I got that done. Right now,
yeah, everybody's probably saying, why are you washing Ed's clothes? I told her to get the $6 freaking back from Ed that it's going to cost to wash the clothes. $6.50. I'm the one that told her, get the damn money back.
Fetid. They're just...
They are gross.
Absolutely.
They stunk up the car and I had to pull my windows down.
Yeah.
Michelle felt bad.
Yeah, it was pretty ripe. Oh, definitely.
I hope that they're gonna come more. We have to do it twice.
Yeah.
That's how bad they are.
Doing it in a top loader because they seem to clean better anyway. I even washed the laundry bag.
Who is that? Hi.
Hi, guys. And so, right now, I'm just getting on the network right now. I'm getting on the Magic MiFi. Just connecting up. Okay. So, let me get to my questions on my screen so I can see you guys too. Okay. Now, by the way, for those of you who wondered about that stuff for my teeth, I finally got it done. I finally sculpted it right so it didn't look like crap, it didn't feel like crap. The idea is I want to immobilize that tooth long enough so it can actually begin to heal back into the, because apparently I guess it's separated from the jaw because it cracked. I mean the cementum, the natural glue broke.
I've always enjoyed learning about emotional intelligence, leadership, teamwork, and how all these things fit into.
Okay, yeah, we're at the
Of course I get advertising too. So, okay, so Darnell says, how you doing? So for the stream up, we are using Tunnel Bear. And for the watching the stream, we're on another network.
This lovely new thing she got. Did she show you guys her lovely thing?
That's the new MiFi. That's used for this phone here. I'm reading the questions on.
That's the new MiFi for this.
Right. That's the new one. I still have the old one too. I'm paying $14 a month for that.
Is it
for
worth
2
it?
years. Yeah, I bought it on the payments.
No.
I had plans to upgrade originally, and then after the BS occurred,
It made you go a little sooner.
so I saw no reason not to upgrade at the same time. Anyway, the house looks like a greasy mess.
Because of Ed.
As Ed. And so
He won't clean up.
that's a reality that frustrates me. You know, that the house has to look so bad because somebody can't just respectfully understand that, hey, you know, it's not fair for you to make a mess of my house. And he's like, yeah, it's okay, you're a slob. Oh, right now we need rain. Craig, I need to have you call me back because I need to arrange with you at the Fire Island trip. I left you a message this morning about the Fire Island trip. So he needs to get back to me so we can arrange it. So, Craig, if you can get back to me, I would appreciate it. I suppose the trolls are going to be too stupid to understand that I'm not at the house. They're going to try calling the house phone. I'm not there, you stupid fucks. Yeah.
What does it say? John Heyman, good to see you. Hi,
Craig,
Craig. This is Krista. I'm with Michelle today.
Butters and Noodles is in chat. That's fine. Butter, there's Noodles is in chat. I don't know what he's talking about. He's probably trying to figure out how can I piss off Michelle. Dude, you don't even want to try. Alright. We have our tunnel bear running. Apparently I got it running twice. What the hell? No. I don't have it running twice. I'm sorry. My fault. So I'm going to take a look and see if I have messages here. This is on a wooden stair. Remember, right? The best. Sure. If he's actually starts saying stupid shit, I'll get rid of him. College lecture on the structures in the USA over 400 years. Okay, talking about architecture. So he said that Noodles is sitting in your chat stream.
How is Noodles sitting in the chat stream?
Which is fine.
Let him sit there.
As long as he doesn't ask or act like an asshole, i.e., which he is.
Which is an asshole.
Actually, I think he's attacking you again.
Me?
Yeah, bye-bye, Winston. Craig Sr. says, is that, no, it's Krista. Natural. Oh, come on. That's Krista. That's a lady friend.
I'm not a guy, everybody. I have a set of these.
You know what happened if you actually did put on the mustache and basically tried to talk to the guy? I wonder what they would say then. I decided to be my real me.
Somebody said sorry. I can't see any of the chat, so I don't know.
So, anyway, mods, if you got... Oh. You can't see the chat over there?
Oh, that's too small.
Oh, okay, well...
No, I'll have to go in. I'll put it on my phone, but I have my phone on mute.
Butter owns Noodles. Ah, that's okay. That doesn't sound too bad. Except you don't have to spam it 15,000 times, do you? No. You know, all I should do is turn on slow mode. Let's see if I can do that. Or can I only do that from the desktop? Oh, I can only from the desktop. Ah, crap. Oh, well. I can only turn slow mode on the desktop.
I can't see.
I'm doing fine. Absolutely doing fine. Just trying to keep up with everything that's going on around here. Just like George Sprave says, you got a new feed device. Let me show you its features. There we go. So, And of course, with the tunnel bear doing its job tunneling, it's keeping the. I know that. Butter, I get it. Oh, yeah. Noodles, sometimes. Tunnel Bear is saying they're having problems right now.
Are they?
Let's see, it says have some more details. Error rate limited to 429. Error rate limited or 429. When you see the rate limited or 429, it means you or someone sharing a network
Michelle,
with you
I'm warning you
has
now.
tried to make too many requests to our service. This could mean anything from trying to enter the wrong password too many times to making abnormal connections attempts. Okay, what's happening in the background? When this happens, you limit DTN's request to temporarily, meaning that you won't be able to log on or connect for a short period of time. Okay, so they're saying
Somebody's entering the wrong passwords.
no, not just passwords. They're sending tons of crappy packets and they're not even legitimate packets. So,
Michelle, I warned you now that there is a girl named DNA or TNN that is going around and begging people for mods. She's literally mentally insane and tries to provoke others for a channel takedown.
I just think it's kind of disgusting that these people are sabotaging everything that's going on with the network. And they're ruining it for everybody, innocent bystanders alike. And I really wish that these people would just stop doing this kind of terrible stuff and grow up. Because what they're doing is now they're ruining it for other customers in my VPN. And oops, yeah, I didn't send it to Facebook. I should send it to Facebook feed. So I think it's disgusting that that these people are doing this, but I didn't want to go too much on that. But just to say is, I'm watching you, and I know that my ISP is watching you, and that they're going to find out who you are, and they're going to block you for your distributed denial of service attempts, because it's not fair to the customers. They have done nothing wrong.
Why, they're doing it to more than one customer?
So let's see what's Buyer saying here. Yes, there's a bunch of packets coming through the channel tunnel bear. Right.
Michelle, Ed said
So
that he,
500.
Michelle said, Ed said
Do you
that
know what the IP addresses are on
Ed
those
said
packets?
that he can't find the urinal. Do you know where he
Butter.
left it? I told him to check the bathroom.
Okay. What is their IP addresses? Is the IP addresses? Okay.
Tunnel bear is on the job.
Why don't you guys knock it off and grow up? Okay? You don't have to do this. You don't have to act like a bunch of spoiled brats trying to basically prove your bravado and say, oh, we don't have to be nice. Well, come on. Give America a break. Are you upset because my show brings in more subscribers, theoretically, than Noodle says? Like I said many times on the show, and Krista will agree with me on this, I don't care what Noodles does on his channel.
Whatever Noodles
I don't want to worry about Noodles on his content on his channel. Okay? I just want to do my show and do it properly and do it comfortably. Okay? So what Noodles is doing on his channel, that's fine with me. Go ahead. But just not very...
Who the hell is this person that's trying to pretend they're you?
Yeah, I know.
And they're saying, remind me to tell Krista her breath
Noodles
smells
and
like cat
Krista.
food.
Yeah, I see.
They're pretending they're you.
Yeah, well, you know it's not me because...
You're sitting right here.
Well, at least the comment is actually honest. Okay, they don't smell like roses, but they smell clean. The person says, Krista agree with me that Ed smells like sweat and worse. You didn't even see the Ed worse part. Oh, Ed, I didn't play it. Or I smell of roses. No, I smell of soap.
Nah, she smells like soap. But not like roses, but she does smell better. Like soap. At least you can tell she washes up.
So we have all these tools coming in right now.
No shit, because whoever said this, remind me to tell Krista that her breath smells like cat food. Okay. It smells like cat food.
Alright. Some people say we should run for president. Well, theoretically, we would be at a legal age to be presidential candidates. Brian K took care of Billie G.
Yeah,
Billy
he don't like that girl lady. I don't know who this
Right
was.
now we got 13 people watching now. 13
Noodles.
people watching.
Tayton said Noodles said Krista's pregnant with Ed's baby. No, I'm not. Well, I do not have nobody's kid. I'm not.
So, I mean, the thing is, so Tom Bear says, connected to the United States, I said, you know, I theoretically could disconnect this phone from Tunnel Bear. Why? I don't know. Does it give them a little more bandwidth, maybe? Michelle, they got fiber. You're paying for the service. True. So, let's see. So now, my stream, okay. Operational Splatbus says, I'm about to expose Krista's kids on television. No, you're not. You don't know anything about Krista. Such a pie hole.
Who the hell is this Operation Orange Platypus?
I don't know.
But it's a troll, I could tell you that much.
Actually, theoretically, it's kind of what I'm doing, what the person's saying. Trying to find out what's... The problem is that they're using a bot farm. That's the problem.
What's that mean?
Means they got a whole bunch of computers that are doing this all at the same time. Tunnel Bear is already logging all the crap. Are we doing a stream at the house when we get back? Probably not, because we got...
This is the stream we're doing now.
This is the morning show now. This is the morning show now. What's this message?
Ed still can't find his urinal. That's not Michelle.
Let's see. What does this lot mean? That means the security's on. Is it? Yeah.
Hi, Craig.
So anyway, the sad truth is that let's see. Darnell says, Michelle's the machine is trying to get back. No. Hi, trolling. How you doing? Krista says hi.
Hi.
And I got a feeling. What time did we put the washing in the washing?
I don't have no idea. It's not done yet.
You think it's done already?
No.
No, I'll just check it. This machine's running pretty quick, so. So let's throw those quarters.
So how are y'all doing today? I took Michelle to do Ed's clothes. Oh my God, they stunk, and stunk. He is one disgusting, smelly motherfucker. Stop saying shit about me, people. Krista, good job. Get rid of all the trolls. Wonderful to see you. You're so helpful to Michelle. That is wonderful. Go check and see Eddie's going down the same path he did earlier. Yes, Craig Sr. Ed is going down the same path he did before. He's just going to keep doing the same crap he did before. He ain't going to change. He's a goddamn loser. He made Michelle pay to do most of it. His clothes, yes, you heard his clothes. She barely got any clothes to wash because hers are all clean. His clothes. I told her, go in his PayPal account, take out the $6.50 it cost you to do his clothes and pay for him to do it. He has over $200 in his account. Make him pay for it. Why should you?
I'm washing them at warm this time because the last time I washed them hot, so I'm washing them at warm now. So this way I can get his laundry clean.
Yep. Craig says Ed's just going on the same old path he was before.
Getting rid of the trolls. See, it's so helpful, Michelle. Yeah, Craig, when I get a chance, give me a call.
He said he's going to give you a call this afternoon.
Okay, because we want to talk about Fire Island, how we're going to get there. Obviously, Krista could probably help me watch Rusty.
I could, yeah. Because Ed said he can't bend down to put the cat food in the fucking bowl. That's what he claims. That he can't even just bend down a little bit to even throw a little cat food in the bowl.
Right.
He claims he can't even throw the cat food in the bowl.
Well, right now I got 15 people on, which isn't bad. So anyway, guys, we put the machine on the second time because Ed's onto himself. I gotta run 2 runs of the same clothes.
She said I wouldn't allow him on the bed. He doesn't even change his clothes all the time.
He didn't change him since he got home.
He hasn't changed his clothes since he's gotten home. I seen him with the same outfit on, and I've been there.
No wonder why you see him walking around, right?
I been there 3 different times since he's been home, and the same outfit's been on him.
And then Patty says, Ed keeps his house cleaner than Michelle does. Oh, really? But then Patty does the same thing Ed does. She shoves everything in a closet and calls it clean.
And then she yells, I can't find it when she's looking for it about 2 months later.
I don't know. Hey, Craig, I don't know.
I don't know, Craig, but you want to know what? Michelle better get paid back for this. $6.50 she's taking out of her own money to wash 95% of his clothes. She ain't really washing any of her clothes, and he better give her the money back. Because I'm kind of pissed that she's paying to wash his fucking clothes. Sorry for my language. I'm kind of pissed. Sorry
You know what's
for my
kind of
language.
cool about this thing? If you actually tap it, right? One, it'll tell you how many people are on it, which right now, let's see if I can get this. It says we got one person.
Oh, Ed is her
here.
roommate and a friend she has known for over 20 years, Scottish Dave. That
Data
room
usage.
is Ed's. A roommate
Let's
of
see.
Michelle's and a friend for over 20 years.
We use
What do you
1.11
mean I'm all
gigabytes
fuzzy?
of data.
I don't know why I'm all
1.11 gigabytes out of
fuzzy.
10 gigabytes of data. So I wonder what's going on with the crashers.
Who cares?
I'm just curious. Like,
She should throw the deadbeat out, but she can't throw him out because he has a separate agreement with the landlord, Jimmy. He pays Jimmy. He doesn't pay Michelle, so Michelle
Right.
can't throw him out. It's not as easy as
no,
you
but
think.
Michelle can leave though.
But Michelle can leave, and I know darn well for a fact that Michelle leaves. Jimmy is not going to say, oh yeah, Ed, I feel sorry for you today. I still have my bills, but you know you're a very poor man. I feel sorry. Take the apartment for $400. Nope. Jimmy would say, Ed, you're gone too, or find yourself a roommate, and nobody's going to want to live with him.
Right, they're not gonna want to live there.
They're not going to want to live there even if, and they're not going to want to live there, and they pay full rent, and he only pays $400.
Because Ed is totally like grumpy bear. He's not. I don't know how to say it another way. That's not abusive.
Ed is paying $400 a month to Jimmy the landlord.
Jimmy's gonna want 800 at least.
He's not paying anything to Michelle. He only pays Jimmy $400.
And I'm not buying
Jimmy's
him
the
his beer
landlord.
either.
And by the way, she don't buy any of his beer.
And that's something I want to talk to you guys. I like
Yes,
Krista to talk to you about it. 'Cause
he's doing the laundry. But Tiger Kitty, you got to make sure that she gets the $6.50 back from Ed because he didn't give her no money, and she's paying to wash his clothes. 95% of them are
and they
his
still some of
clothes.
mine though. It's not really all his.
Not all of his, but some of them are hers. But you should get $3.25 back then.
Yeah.
You should get $3.25 back then.
I don't think you can force someone to have a roommate in Connecticut. I don't think that's legal.
No, you can't force someone to have a roommate. No, not in Connecticut.
Okay, I'm seeing 19 now on my phone. So
I'm seeing 18.
So we're seeing different numbers. But anyway, guys, one thing that Krista wants to make clear to you guys. Number one, I'm not stealing your money to buy stupid stuff.
She's not buying beer with your stupid
I'm
money.
not buying beer. I'm not buying game DLCs because I can't afford to. I just had to pay $18 on Amazon for 6 more pairs of underwear. That's $3 a pair, guys. And I'll just take it out of his PayPal. I know his PayPal password. I can get it out of him.
Yeah, because Tiger Kitty said make sure that you get paid back at least half of that. Because if you're doing some of your clothes, he should be paying you $3.25, and if it costs $6.50 to do this, he should be paying
And
you
you can't
$3.25.
force someone to have a roommate so you can throw them out. No, I can't. Because the landlord said if I throw Ed out, even through eviction through court, he'll throw me out. To the
You
court
don't
system.
understand. They don't have a lease, so they got to kind of shut their mouth.
Right.
They got to shut their mouth. or she'll be asked out on the street.
I would much rather see you spend money on beer or game DLC. Well, I just had to buy new underwear, guys. Oh yeah, and 2 Siamese cables for 2 cameras so I could actually catch the police lady in action.
And then what are you going to do after that? Get her in trouble with the cops?
No, I can't.
How can you not if you catch her in action?
No, that's just it. If I catch her in action, then she will get in trouble with the cops. But I can't be arrested for eyeing the spy snooping. Because it's my stuff.
Oh, Michelle needs to take $20 and he should also pay for lunch for both of you for doing his clothes. That's bullshit, Craig said.
Maybe Craig, you should give him a call. He's at the house now.
Why don't you give him a call and ream his ass out, Craig? I would like to hear it.
I will give you a phone number person, Craig. Let me just text it to you in private. Oh, wait, I can't. I'll give it to you later. Okay, because right now I'm live and the phone that's doing the streaming is the iPhone, so I can't reach you on this phone. So, because this phone doesn't have a SIM chip in it. Is your underwear holy, Michelle?
No. This lady that lives in her apartment building is a nasty lady, and for some reason she has it out. She has it out for
and it eats right through the cotton underwear.
She is putting some kind of textile commercial cleaner on Michelle's clothes just to be a ASS. Hello.
You're right. It should be for his own laundry.
Well, she's going to make sure, but Craig said you should also take $20 out of his money and go get us lunch with it.
And then Paul says, well, don't hang your laundry outside on the line. Well, excuse me, but my clothesline was totally full in the shower rod, and I had to hang it somewhere. Oh, I can take it out of his PayPal.
Go take it out of his PayPal account then. Take his $350 out of his PayPal account because he should pay half the laundry bill.
Yeah.
He should. Don't say yeah, he should pay for half his laundry. If it's costing you $650, he should give you $325.
Yeah, that sounds reasonable. Let's not forget, I took 1.5 tubs of laundry soap. Actually, one tub of laundry soap just to wash what I got. Because it was so fetid. It was so smelly. So, who is Skynet?
A friend.
Skynet is also known as Hobo the Clown. My underwear doesn't have skid marks. I washed those out. And I check all that stuff before I hang it up on the line to make sure there's nothing like that or any kind of dirt. How you doing, Joe?
Hello. Hey.
Unfortunately, right now I can't have anybody on the panel at this point because of the reason that we're not using a desktop, or laptop right there. So I can't really have the group meetings. I'd love to talk to you guys and find out what's going on. So just but we had a great show yesterday, and we're having a good show today. Yes.
Hey,
yes,
Krista, for doing laundry, the clothes. Yeah. Ed should buy you both lunch and pay for all the clothes. And second of all, I wouldn't do my clothes with his.
No,
I do them separately.
We're not having you talk on Krista's phone.
I do them separately, Michelle. Liably to catch some disease.
Even if I put you guys on the phone, we still wouldn't be able to guarantee that the audience would be able to hear you. Because I'm using my phone too. So we wouldn't be sure if you guys would be able to hear that. Plus, it would be very distracting to the owner of the laundromat that's watching television. I'm not really making his life easy. Right now, he's got his nurse coming today.
They're saying you should take $20.
The second Empire Strikes Back premiere. Okay. Right now I'm at the laundromat. Copious amounts unknown. Your mods are useless, not doing anything. Manitoes and that. Oh, they are, and I'm also doing it too. So
Nobody's saying anything really.
that's because if they start saying really nasty stuff,
that's when we do it. I'm not gonna block them just for.
You can see Ed says got two people playing maid while he
Kicks his feet up and relaxes.
guest is already an amusement arcade. No, well there is one here that's at the laundromat. There, let me show you something. I don't know how well this one keeps streaming with it. Show you something here. This is the
Laundromat.
laundromat. This is the recreational area. This is the washer, dryers over there. This is our machine over here. That's where we are right now on the machine. There's a TV over there. So, this is where we are. So, whoa. So that's where we are right now. Why do Americans
Not have washing machines in their houses? They do. They do have washing machines and dryers in their houses. But
wait. Not all apartment rentals.
Not all apartments allow washing machines and dryers. And her apartment was built in
newer ones do.
The newer apartments have washing machines and dryer hookups.
Have one for their tenants.
A lot of people have one for their tenants. I have a washing machine and dryer hookup in my apartment. Everybody else in their apartment only has a washing machine.
It depends on how the building was built. Like our building was built before it even had electricity, for Christ's sake.
Their building was built before there was electricity, so no, there's no washer and dryer hookups. He doesn't even want the ones that hook up to the sink. Nothing. It depends on the landlord. A lot of landlords don't want you to have washing machines and dryers.
Unknown is a total count should be. Dave, in a lot of apartments, they don't allow them.
Especially on your apartment, if they leak, they can damage 2 or 3 other apartments.
Right. And especially if people are not properly maintaining the machinery, the damage can be pretty heavy.
Yeah. So, anyways, a lot of landlords.
Landlords have said, "Screw that. We're not going to go there."
Yeah, he doesn't even want them to have a portable washing machine and dryer. I have a washing machine, but a dryer I did not have. I had to get my own dryer. But a washing machine was provided to me.
Seriously, Greg, if you ever got Ed over your house, I think throwing him in your swimming pool would be the best way to get him clean. Make sure you increase the chlorine tablet use a lot. Just take it out of his PayPal and go to lunch. I already had breakfast, so.
We had breakfast already at McDonald's, but he said take it out of his PayPal.
Would you consider giving Ed... No. Oh, for God's sake, no.
Hell no.
No. But I will say this, is that I definitely need a holiday from this guy, just because he's got his nurses coming now, which is good. So he doesn't really need me there 24 hours a day. So that's going to be nice for me to get the hell away from that. It would be nice if Andrew could come, but Andrew won't be in New York State until the end of August, so That's not gonna happen. Just kind of makes me kind of wonder. Now, look at this. 5G. Yeah. So.
Michelle looked pretty happy to me. I'm happy today.
Well, I'm happy because we're so all get a chance to get out of the house for a while, which is a reason to be happy.
She likes to get out of the house. She hates sitting there all the time, and it's hard for her to walk very far with a broken knee. She walks as far as she can to McDonald's and back home, and she's sick or tired of looking at grumpy Ed sometimes, too. Where's their bathroom?
Reversing it uses. Well, that's one of the reasons we're running this through twice.
You got a bathroom?
Yeah, Krista's been working on her weight. I've been trying to work on mine, but then when Ed came back, that went out the window. Unfortunately, that's the reality. I'm going to check something here on my phone. I'm curious to see which is a different network device than you guys are. Let's take a look and see what 5G speed is giving me right now. Of course, I'm still going through Tunnel Bear for this test. That's just it. I'm going through Tunnel Bear right now, so this isn't really a very accurate test at all. I gotta turn Tunnel Bear off on my phones, but I'm not gonna dare do that while I'm live because there's too many baddies trying to destroy me, and I don't mean to sound paranoid, but you know what I'm talking about, and yeah, I really got to be careful with the baddies. There's just some people that want to destroy my show, discredit me, make me look bad, so can't just turn off the phone. I wash me so I dry out my kitchen. A lot of people do. Tight Kitty, that's why I don't use laundromats. God only knows what's been in there, and you are the only machine, right? But in this case, it's the only way I got choice. Next thing to wash is the area rug, which is got to bring down to this laundromat, put in a double loader or triple loader, and wash that. Tell his nurse that he's not taking care of himself and bathing. Well, I don't have a release to talk to his nurse, so basically he has to talk to his nurse. How are the stone particles coming out? No. Where did Krista go? I went to take care of something. Yeah, well, anyway, like I said, so we got this new MiFi here. Right now, we're only using it with this phone right now. And I'm streaming also on my other iPhone, which already has a SIM chip in it for T-Mobile. So, no reason to tempt fate, if you know what I mean by that. I don't know. There actually, right now, there is several bills in progress to give a stimulus check. I don't think so. Connecticut didn't seem like it really was super hot. It was hot, but it wasn't. It was a high of 32 degrees, but that's not really a major heat wave. I mean, it was 2 3 days, but now it's cooled down a bit. No one got packed in. They only have the packing game. Probably with explosives. Yeah.
I don't mean to sound like an idiot, but the top of somebody's says the person is having something.
I don't know what Krista what she said. I don't know which one. Yeah. All right now, because of all the stuff that's going on, there is no money for playing anything.
Michelle, is yours
Because
clothes
we had
done?
to spend $18 freaking on underwear replacements.
Are your clothes done?
What's that?
Are they done?
I think they're just about done now. I want to leave the camera unsupervised.
Oh, you don't want to leave the camera unsupervised, oh my. Sorry, I have to go to the bathroom.
This camera's got legs. Let me switch over to the other one because I can grab
You will donate a couple of dollars for Michelle to play a game. Now, I don't know if she's going to play a game. That's up to her. They've got Mrs. Packy in here. Michelle, are we still live? Oh, she is, no others, just Mrs. Pac-Man. And she's putting the clothes in the dryer, but I hope that she does seriously get this money back from Ed. At least the $3.25 anyways. She gave me $10 for gas because, well, I didn't have to go very far, so I told her 2 gallons of gas was alright. If I had to go further, I wanted more. And we did have McDonald's breakfast. See everybody? McDonald's. McDonald's iced coffee. I don't work for Ed. I'm just doing this out of the kindness of my heart for Michelle. Fuck Ed. I'm not really doing it for my Ed. I'm doing it for Michelle because Michelle said the clothes stunk to high fucking heavens. She said that they stunk, and you know what they did? He stunk up my freaking car. I'm a good support system for Michelle. I don't really care for Ed. I only do shit for him so that Michelle doesn't have to listen to him anymore. Yes, it was. And he's still wearing the same clothes that he wore when he first got there. Again.
I put him in the dryer for 36 minutes in the medium heat so it won't burn the hell out of him, but
So, Michelle better get the money back from Ed for doing these goddamn clothes. She better go on his PayPal and just go swipe, swipe, take the money out, take a little extra while you're at it.
I love McDonald's taking some weapons. So okay. So anyway, you look nice and white today, Michelle. Thanks. You're welcome. Yeah.
Just I hope you're there when the nurses come because she needs to be taken aside and she will tell that he stinks and he needs to go back in a facility if he can't take care of himself outside. Oh, I'm not going to be there when the nurse comes because I don't know what time the nurse is going to be there. Because I would be honest and tell the nurse myself, he can't take care of himself. He can't do nothing. He can't turn on a computer. He can't wipe his own asshole. He can't take care of himself. He needs to be back in a facility and just rot.
Carlos says, what if Ed goes...
What if Ed gets so much
lust in him?
Stick of Michelle drives him crazy.
No, he doesn't have any lustful about him at all.
And he throws her to the
It
ground.
smells like dirty old man.
Oh, no. I smell a dirty old man. This stinks to the point where I want to fucking puke. Dirty old man is
Not
the
much
word.
different, but you've seen that more clothes.
What?
I'm talking about Ed. They wanted to know how Ed used to do it when he was younger.
Ed did the stuff when he was younger because he had no choice. See, the matter is, Ed did this shit in Florida. Well, how did he do the shit in Florida? Want me to tell you how he did the shit in Florida for 3 years when he lived in Florida? He had no Mrs. Delaney to go cry to, and Mrs. Delaney would get off her ass and do it for him. Well, he wouldn't want to live with me, Ed, because I take my foot and stick it up his fucking ass, his...
New noodle show.
And I'll stick it...
I don't know who. Why that thumbnail looks like that guy is pissed off.
So, I would stick my foot up his butt and make Ed do crap himself. I would not live with someone that stunk like that unless it was not, they cannot do something about it. And he won't be sleeping on my bed, that's for sure.
Let's put it this way. If I move out of there, Ed's going to be screwed.
I already said that Ed's going to be screwed if she moves out of there because, yes, he always keeps saying Jimmy's not going to throw him out. Yeah, Jimmy's not throwing him out because he gets $800 from Michelle.
Yeah, when Jimmy says to him, well, Ed, no, you got the apartment, but now I need $800 a month.
Listen, then he gets $400 from Ed. So see, he's making out. But if Michelle decides to pick up one day and go, bye-bye, Ed cannot afford $800 and all the bills himself. And Jimmy's not going to say, here's $400. Or Jimmy's not going to say, hey, I got an apartment, everybody. It's $800, but I got a roommate already in there for $400 bucks.
Another roommate.
Jimmy, he thinks that Jimmy's just going to go find someone that's poor and get him another roommate. Somebody's not going to pay $800.
But honestly, who would want to stay there?
Nobody's going to pay $800 a month rent. $900 a month.
Stinky old fart of a man, no.
$900 a month. And then he only pays $400 a month. And you don't got the apartment to yourself. And it's only a one bedroom. So now, and then he's going to say, I was here first, so I have control. I was here first, so it's my place. I have control. Even though you pay all the rent.
Yeah, well, if I leave...
He's done.
He can't stay. He can't afford it.
He can't afford it, and he thinks that Jimmy's just going to go and advertise it as an apartment with a roommate already attached to it. Now, nobody's going to get an apartment, pay $900 with a roommate attached to the apartment that stinks. Because I'll make sure that everybody in Winston knows do not rent that apartment because there's a stinky old man living there.
I need a change of pace too after what's going on. Even though I'm planning to visit Fire Island, honestly, given what I know how much it costs to live there, I can't afford to live in Fire Island full time. That's not going to happen. It's too expensive.
John Heyman said he thinks you're stuck there.
$2,700 a month $2,700 for 3 months. Just live in house in Fire Island with a 2-bedroom. Yeah. Craig has a house in Fire Island, and he's going to let me stay there for free.
Oh, that's really nice of him.
Yeah. And it'll be nice to get away from the house for a while. but I'm not going to be able to take Rusty the cat with me. That's not going to happen. The last thing I need to do is see my cat disappear.
Oh, I'll take care of him. Ed said he can't even bend down to put the cat food in the cat dish, which if he only would have to bend down, like if she was gone for like, say, a week, he could put enough food one time to last 3 days.
I wouldn't put enough food. Rusty will not eat old food that's more than 2 days old. So you have to keep just one handful of the dish at all times. And that's it. Because you put more than that, it just sits there. And he just nibbles at it, which is fine. But then so do the cockroaches. So that's the problem. They see it as an all-you-can-eat buffet. That's why we had to put boric acid all around the cat dish. And they should not to get any on the cat food. Talk about frustrating.
Well, Ed would be screwed. If Michelle left and walked away, Ed would be so screwed. Ed would be done. He'd be done. You know what I just wish?
The nurse is supposed to work on his bathing procedures and other stuff. That's all I know because I don't have a HIPAA release. I can't.
He didn't sign nothing to have her talk to the nurse. He didn't sign nothing for me to talk to no nurse. The only one that had any right to talk to anyone was Stan, and he walked away. And he won't sign anything for me or Michelle to talk to anyone, so.
Right. Remember what Susan B. Anthony said about abusive situations?
It doesn't have to be abusive situation
in this
with
case,
a spouse.
it's mental abuse. Guess what? You know what they say?
What?
Get out. Pack your bags and leave. Don't force. If you won't leave, you leave.
Susan B. Anthony is not just for spousal abuse. It could be for any kind of
verbal, mental, physical,
friendship abuse.
Any kind of abuse. Anyway,
if you heard of Susan B.
Anthony said in that situation, it might be easier for you to get out, go to a hotel, whatever.
It would be easier for you to get out, Michelle, because he's not going to leave. And then when he sees he has no choice, Jimmy will have to get him out.
Right.
But I wouldn't leave anything.
Especially if I officially turn in my keys and go, sorry, Jimmy, I'm out of here.
Krista, Michelle can't talk to the nurse on the side and tell her that he's not doing anything on his own and that he stinks like a disgusting old garbage can. It needs to be done. Yeah,
I don't have the legal right to lock him out. Lockouts are legal in Connecticut.
Yes, she can.
Stop making Ed's life so easy. Well, he's gonna have to this time because
we ain't doing his laundry again, or she's gonna give. He didn't even give her any money, and she better take that money out before I go home today, out of his PayPal account.
Yeah.
She gave me the $10 because I didn't need a lot of gas money because I was only going around. Basically, I live 5 minutes. If I were to walk to Michelle's house, my house, take me no more than 10 minutes, and I mean.
But she also gave me garbage bags too, which I needed. So.
Yeah, it took me 10 minutes.
So, like I said,
it would take me 10 minutes to walk to Michelle's house if I took my grand old time from where I live. Take me about 3, maybe 5 minutes because you have to do stop sign.
He goes to the toilet now. The problem is he still makes excuses for not bathing.
He makes excuses that he can't get over the railing and all that. He don't want to bathe. He doesn't want to wash up. He don't want to do nothing. He'll go to the toilet. Oh, and how is he getting his beer? Instacarting it?
He said right now he doesn't want to buy beer. He said, well, why don't you give me the money? I'll go get your beer for you. Nah, I don't want my beer right now. Fine.
Good. You should say, give me $20 for all the running around I do for you. Give me $20 because I had to give my friend $10 in gas, and you should give me $5. You should give me $5 towards that.
Right. You can't lock him out even if I try to because legally he has the right to be there.
Okay,
He has
just
a
listen.
separate rental agreement with the landlord.
It doesn't matter if he has a separate rental agreement with the landlord. It's the state of Connecticut. If you get your mail, and I don't care if you live there for a
Because
month.
he has a
Listen,
tiny little PB.
listen, stop. She gets mail there. In the state of Connecticut, and probably anywhere in the United States is the same way.
Similar, anyway.
If you get your mail at an address, I don't care if it's, I'll use 2000 Bumble Bump Street, whatever street you live on, you get your mail there. You have to now be evicted. Rather, the landlord said, okay, Michelle, you can bring him in. You can charge him $600 to live in your place. I don't want nothing to do with it. If he stops paying you, you have to get him out. That's not how the agreement went with Jimmy. Either way, it doesn't matter how the agreement went. If it went where Ed was paying Michelle or Ed was paying Jimmy, it doesn't matter. In the state of Connecticut, it doesn't matter if he's paying directly the landlord or if he's paying Michelle.
Except there is one difference.
Wait. Michelle cannot throw him out either. Even
if he was paying me,
no, you could not, Michelle.
No,
you cannot throw him out. I know somebody that did that.
Through housing court, I have to.
You would have to go just like the landlord and evict him.
Right, but he works for the landlord directly, so I don't even have the option of housing court.
He can't even go to the housing court because he does not pay Michelle.
He pays the landlord directly.
He pays the landlord directly, who is Jimmy. I forgot to say his last name.
Elizowski.
He pays Jimmy Elizowski that money. Ed does. If he was paying Michelle, then Michelle would have the right to go to housing court and get him evicted. Jimmy's the one that's got to say Ed's being evicted, not Michelle.
Nicholas, if I leave the apartment even for 2 weeks, 3 weeks in Fire Island, that would be very unpleasant for Ed.
I think you should leave for 2 weeks and go. Have fun.
Watch him basically go, shit, I don't know how to order anything with main sticker. Michelle does all that for me. Shit, I can't get beer.
Shit, Krista, can you get me my beer? Nope, I'll just keep saying, I'm here to take care of Rusty. I wasn't hired to take care of you. Michelle gave me $40 or $50 to take care of Rusty, not to take care of you.
Right.
Michelle gave me $50 to come here for 2 weeks to take care of Rusty, not to take care of you.
It just isn't.
Or if she gave me $60, I would say, excuse me, but Michelle gave me $60 to take care of Rusty, not you. You didn't pay me. I need gas money.
The problem is Krista's got cat of her own, and I don't think introducing Rusty to another cat at this point would be a good idea.
No, my landlord doesn't want us to have any more animals. I can't bring them there. I would have to go to Michelle's. And Jimmy don't care if I'm there, even though I'm an ex-tenant, because he never evicted me. I paid my rent right up to the last day I lived there.
Right.
He actually offered me another apartment, but I can't take it because it's not big enough for my daughter. Plus there's cockroaches there, and I won't live there with kids with cockroaches. Michelle don't blame me.
I don't really know what to say about the bugs, but the thing is that Krista, we cut to the chase. The nurse reports back to that he's not taking care of himself. You can go ahead and have him put back in the facility. You can demand it.
Why don't you could take the nurse aside. Yes, you can. She cannot tell you anything that they talked about with Ed. But you can say, excuse me, I want to say something since I live with him, Michelle. I don't live with him, but I can say something for going there and seeing what he does. You're the one that lives with him. You can take the nurse aside and say, excuse me, I just like to tell you something. Ed doesn't do anything for himself. He apparently can't do anything. You got to be the one to say it. I don't live with him.
All I know is the situation is...
And you can have him put back there and say he's incapable of taking care of himself.
Well, I don't know what's going to happen with Ed, but I know that if I go to Fire Island for 2 weeks or 3 weeks, Ed's going to be SOL, and he's going to have to do a lot of shit by himself and figure out how to take care of everything that he depended on me to do. Like, for example, order his food or other stuff.
I don't really care what happens. Make sure he has a refrigerator full of food before you leave, and then leave.
Oh, it does have a refrigerator full of food. Trust me.
Then he has enough food. Well,
Right.
make sure before he leaves he has everything he needs, and tell him that I'm here to take care of Rusty. You paid me whatever we agreed on, and I'll come and feed Rusty once a day, and make sure he's okay.
Right.
Leave me a key because I'm not dealing with Ed. And if he starts with me, I'm just going to walk out of the apartment. And guess what? I have Jimmy's phone number, so he wants to start with me, he'll be screwed. Let Jimmy know I'm going to be coming, too. Michelle.
I'm going to get a soda.
Let Jimmy know I'm going to be coming.
Okay.
When you and Craig make arrangements to go to Fire Island.
I have to get you a key.
Let me know let Jimmy know that I'll be coming to take care of Rusty because Ed can't. And tell him that I'm not there to take care of Ed. I'm there to take care of the cat. If Ed starts shit with me, he's done.
Oh my
Yeah,
God, this is
I think fucking.
Can you scoot the shirt out for me so I can get
Yeah.
over
There you go.
Oh, God.
I think he needs to go in a mental ward. I think trolling, he does need to go in a mental ward. I agree. He's just going back to the same old Ed. The same old Ed. Stick to whack head with Casey gets to. Oh, trust me, Ed don't want to mess with me. If he starts his crap with me, he's going to have to deal with my husband, and it ain't going to be pretty. So Tiger Kitty, don't worry about him, because if he messes with me, he's done.
I just don't think Ed is a good person when it comes to being a good example of what you need to do.
Don't worry about it, because Michelle don't care even if my husband went up there and fed him, because Ed, if he starts his crap, he's done. Jimmy likes me and my husband, so don't worry about Ed.
Excuse me, I don't want my sheets in my pillow tub of my mattress soaked.
Craig said, Krista, right on. I wish you were there when the nurse came. Michelle could take the nurse on outside on the porch and speak to her and tell her he stinks and won't take a bath. You could. Michelle, you have the right to say that to the nurse. She just can't tell you any personal stuff going on. You have the right to say to the nurse that I just want to put my 2 cents in. Ed doesn't take a bath. Ed doesn't clean up after himself.
So you can also tell the nurse that you're afraid of your welfare because when he cooks. That's not really a problem because lately, Craig, I've been doing the cooking. Lately.
You know what? It's pretty sad that a woman that is legally blind by the state of Connecticut, legally.
Doesn't mean that you can't be a cook, though.
Wait. Can show you her certificate and can cook better than a guy that has eyes.
Yeah. Wow, it's already 11:35.
Hold on.
Is the dryer still spinning? Yes, it is.
Hello.
You see, I can sort of see that blurry load of laundry over there as we're going around the machine, around.
What?
I don't even want to talk
Yeah,
to him
I guess.
because he will not like what I have to tell him.
Well, I know that I can't go to her for clothes are still drying. All right.
You're probably right, Craig. You probably would. That's one reason why. See now, Craig, given when I know what the cost of
Gas is.
The cost of Fire Island, I cannot live there 24/7. I mean, 365 days a year. I could never afford to rent over there. So even if I turned in the keys to my existing apartment, how would I get all my furniture down to Fire Island if I ever decide to live the year round? How would I be able to afford to pay your rent each month?
Michelle, you are slowly becoming Ed's full-time caregiver.
Because Craig has a house in Fire Island, and I'm like, I don't know if he would, how long he would let me stay there.
Well, you got to talk to him, and you would probably have to give him money. You can't stay there for free.
I don't know. It depends what Craig wants to do in a rental agreement. See, right now it's just a visit, but you need respite too, Michelle. You can't do it all. You're lucky to have Krista, thank goodness. Yes, that is essential. How are we going to get? How are we back with the Ed problem? Month after, all over again.
All over again is what he meant to say.
Because Ed weaseled his way out of the health center.
Ed signed himself out. He's trying to say that they discharged him. I was talking to him in the morning that he discharged himself. He discharged himself. He told me he was signing himself out. They didn't sign him out, so whoever believes that crap is crap. He told them that he wanted out, and they were sick of listening to it, so they just gave him paper and let him sign himself out. They were sick of it.
That's the reason why I'm saying is if I move out,
Ed's done.
Ed's going to be stuck with a place that he so much loves for his choo-choos, but then he's going to have to figure out where he's going to put all the stuff, because unless I can move into a place that's furnished, I'm going to have to take the furniture with me, all my clothes and all that crap, which means I'm going to need trucks.
See, look at Daryl says, F Ed, save yourself. Michelle belongs in the cuckoo bin.
Yeah.
I don't even know how he survived all this years. You know how he survived?
I think he depended on other people.
No. When he was in Florida, he had no choice but to do it himself because he didn't have nobody. He had to get up and do it himself.
I think he probably asked other people to do his shit for him.
But then also he makes friends with these people that feel sorry like Michelle does, and they end up getting sucked in like Michelle does and does the shit for him. I think Ed should have been in a assisted living care facility, or what is them homes? They look
Remember
like
something that Donald Trump said. Don't make an ultimatum unless you can guarantee you can make it happen. So I need to find out Craig would even let me stay there.
Michelle, put the fear of God in Ed and tell him you're thinking of moving out.
I need to make sure I have that as a backup in case he calls my bluff.
Oh, because you want to know what? We can't say that to Ed about saying she's going to move out, because he goes right back to Jimmy and cries to Jimmy. And he'll say, oh yeah, she's moving out, when she's really not. And he'll tell Jimmy she's moving out, and Jimmy might say, go ahead, she's got to be careful because she don't have a lease.
Right.
She can't just go and say, well, I'm moving out.
So I need to make sure I have a backup plan.
She can't, she's on a month to month, which means that he could throw her out, come to her today. When I brought her home, he's there, knock on the door and say, Michelle, I want you, today's the, what? What's today's date? 26th? Today's the 27th, I meant to say.
27th.
Today's the 27th. He could say next month, on July 27th, you better be moved out. So I give you from today.
So which is why we need to make sure to have the backup arrangement just in case.
She really needs to have a solid backup plan. She just can't keep throwing, I'm going to be moving out.
So what's this one reasons I'm trying to talk to Craig and
Jimmy can just throw her out. He could just tell her today, you have a month to get out. You have a month to get out. I don't care if you have a place to live or not. She can't do that. So she kind of has to bite her tongue.
I have a lot invested in my house too. I have a lot invested in my studio. I have to pack all that. We have to get a moving truck. We have to put all that stuff on the moving truck.
JoJo said Michelle has known Ed for years. It's an emotional.
I know Craig said that he would offer to help me move.
Wait, it's an emotional investment too. It's not as simple as just.
Seriously.
But see, look at this person's right. It said Michelle has known Ed for years. It's an emotional investment, not just.
Right.
Yeah.
I agree. It is an emotional investment.
You guys don't understand. I don't know Ed like that, but he has done. When I met him almost 2 years ago, or basically 2 years ago, he was not the same person he is now. Michelle has known him many more years. And this guy did 360. Michelle said he's not the same person at all.
No, he's not.
I don't know him as well as she does. I've only known him through the whole pandemic. I only met him when he came down here in March. And since that time when he came down here in March, almost 2 years. No, it is 2 years ago. 2 years ago when I met him.
At least a year ago.
Over a year, Michelle.
But the thing is,
I know him a lot. He's a lot better.
he's not the same guy. He's much slower now. He's not doing much. He's depressed.
He doesn't wash up.
He didn't really wash much in the past either, but he did a better job at what he did do. Unfortunately, because of that reason, I can't be around it anymore. I just can't. Okay. So even though Craig offered to let me stay in Fire Island for a couple weeks,
That's
Craig,
nice.
if things got bad enough, what if I was to stay there a couple of years? How much rent would you want? Considering the fact is that
You own your own
I have to
house.
lug all my computers down there. I would have to lug my complete studio, all the cameras, my bed. What, you think I'm gonna let him have my nice $1,200 mattress?
Yeah, right.
Now wait a minute, if the house is furnished though, then maybe I might consider it. But I'm certainly not gonna leave my computers behind.
Yeah, we'll leave his computer behind. That's it.
Not getting into this discussion, we have heard enough of it. I understand that. I had the patience of Teresa.
Are you talking about Michelle has the patience?
That's probably true.
Are
Mother
you talking
Teresa-
about Michelle has the patience of Mother Teresa? Or I have the patience of Mother Teresa?
She's a Libra.
I'm a Libra.
I'm a Virgo Aquarius. Yeah, she does look youthful. She keeps herself in good shape.
Well, other than being overweight, yes. I am youthful. I am trying to lose weight but guess what, everybody? I did lose weight. In 18 months, I lost 23
You
pounds.
can't drive on Fire Island as you have literally to take everything
To
on
tow
hand,
everything.
put on the carriages. Now, I don't know about that. I think they have people that have cars, they transport the cars by ferry. I'll have to talk to Craig about that privately and see what he says. But, Michelle, did Ed's daughter get a hold of Ed?
No.
To my
Ed's daughter
knowledge,
wants
no,
nothing to do
because
with him.
He didn't have a working phone there.
Ed doesn't have a working phone. This is another thing. Ed won't get a phone, but he'll spend his money on beer. But he won't get a phone. He wants to just continue on using Michelle, which I feel Michelle should just shut the house phone off. Tell him no more usage of my cell phone. It's broke. You're not using it. And unless you give me money, you need to get your own phone. End of discussion. You think I'm going to let and I'm married, and my goddamn husband pays his own cell phone bill, for crying out loud, and I'm married to the man. I told him, you want a cell phone? You're paying for it.
He said to me, could you let me put my phone on your plan?
No.
No way.
You won't pay it.
No way. I won't put my phone on your plan, or your phone on my plan. Go on and pay me for the electricity you use.
Jojo wants to know how long has he been on alcohol. Oh, Ed's been drinking for years, right, Michelle?
Yeah.
Years. Years. Years.
Well, let's put it this way. If I moved to Fire Island, because Verizon didn't restore all the phone wires, depending on where you are in Fire Island, I probably might be stuck using this sucker to do all the streaming. Which means that I'm only going to have so much data each month to work with. Michelle, the Fire Island house usually rent for 1 month out of the year to cover the tax bills, the heat, the water, etc. So how much would you charge a month per month
For him to rent a room.
if I was to stay the year round? The house is totally furnished. All you have to do is bring your computer stuff. Okay, well that's good, but
She wants to know how much you
how
would
much
charge
would
her
it
a
cost?
month. A month. Every month, how much
I
would
only
you charge
get
her?
$1,416 a month.
She gets $1,460 a month, Greg. How much would you charge her a month to live in
I'm
your
already
house?
paying $800 a month rent now, plus electricity.
He pays $800 a month with electricity. How much would you charge her a month? But she wants to know to permanently live in your house on Fire Island. How much would it cost her for every month?
A holiday for a couple of weeks, at most, I think. Well, yeah, but I mean, if the way it's going with Ed, it could end up becoming permanent. That's the thing. I need to consider. I can't make any ultimatums to Ed if I don't have a backup plan.
Because she can't make any ultimatums to Ed and say, I'm done, I don't want to live here. The reason is she don't got a lease, so it's not like she signed her lease today and then next week said to Ed, I don't want to live here anymore, and doesn't have a plan, but says that out of really, really wanting to move, but can't move. And then he goes to the landlord and says, well, she said she wants to move out.
And so there's no cars allowed on Fire Island. All ferries only, take people, only vehicles, Fire Island, or beach patrol and police. Okay. So, okay, if there's no cars, then how do you get stuff from the ferries to houses? Like computers. Those things are heavy. All ferries only, take people, only vehicles. Because I think it might be an idea to get someone from the department. What department?
Oh, do you want her to visit for?
Do you want her to visit for a week or two? I think that was the original intention. Well,
What department?
What DSS is, they're a bunch of paper pushers, and they don't do anything.
DSS, all DSS is for is to give you your cash assistance, which used to be known
And
as
food
welfare,
stamps, which she's getting, I'm getting.
and food stamps, which she's getting. They're not there for your rent. They don't do anything with rent. You people think
It's
that
not like the councils in England
No.
where you can go ahead and talk to the city council and go, hey, we have a problem here. It's not like England. It's totally not.
no DSS. All it is for food stamps and for medical and for cash assistance. It has nothing to do with renting.
Yes, it takes lots of planning. You're right, Jojo, and that's the reason why I'm trying to figure out a backup plan. John Michelle is welcome to stay for a month. I do rent my house for 1 month to pay for the heat, electric bill. Since I get
$18,000. Oh, you can't. No.
For a month. Holy crap! Oh, DSS in Connecticut is garbage. They don't do nothing for you.
DSS in Connecticut, all it is for food stamps. You apply for food stamps. You make enough money, you get food. You don't make enough money, you qualify, you get food stamps. You qualify for medical.
Or you can get temporary assistance for families in need, and also I think they work with WIC as well.
No, they don't. WIC is totally separate.
Oh, okay. Women, infants, and children.
No, she's going to go there and they're going to laugh at her and say there's nothing they can do. They're not that department. They're only for food stamps, they're only for medical, and they're only
just
for
doing the
cash
same thing.
assistance.
Move! Get out of there. It's not worth it.
Hey, Stan sent me the Connecticut Protective Service for the Elderly number. Tiger said.
What's this?
Tiger Kitty said that Stan sent her the number to the Connecticut.
Stan said the Connecticut Protective Services. Yeah, well, where did he send that?
He sent it to Tiger.
Okay. So then maybe Ed needs to call them up because he wants to know if he can sue that rest home too. And I said, of course he can. You just gotta file the application.
Well, Michelle, it wouldn't be around that to rent the house.
So Stan CT, okay. Tiger Kitty, send it to Train Man Ed
No,
also.
she said want me to call them about Ed. The elderly protective services on Ed.
Yeah.
You want her to?
Yeah, you can call him about Ed. I definitely am willing to let you do that, Tiger Kitty. You know more about the situation than other people here. And like I said, apartments housing right now is ridiculously expensive wherever you go.
He said, Michelle, I would not charge you anything to stay there for a month. But as I said, I do rent the house for 1 month in the summer, of which I get $18,000, which pays for taxes and all my heating bills.
And that's a month, $18,000?
Yep.
Everyone's financial. Just the laundry is done. I'm gonna go ahead and get the laundry out of the washing or dryer and put it in the bag.
Krista, I won't charge anything for a month, but as
And
I
then
said,
I'm gonna use fast that they have one here. So
$1,000 a year.
let me take care of both at the same time. Let me use the bathroom first. Right back to Westminster business.
Tiger Kitty, Michelle said call elderly protective service on Ed since you know all about what is going on more than anyone else can. I would call them, but I've got a family to deal with. I can't be doing this. Get away for a while. You cannot let the house. You cannot let the house out here. I know we're not charging anything next month. We're gonna get away for a while. My wagon and golf cart, that's all we have. I have a golf cart with a wagon on.
Now,
He said that you cannot stay there all year round. But he said that you could stay for a month.
check it out.
Yo, did you hear me? He said that you could stay there for a month.
Yeah, I know. I heard him.
For nothing.
Yeah.
But not. You can't stay. You can't stay there all year.
Must be concerned regarding
Because he said the community is actually
can we break her? Well, it's not the only one that might break me. We already know that. We were talking about the other possible situation. I haven't watched telly in a year. I'm typing on the will as well. By the way, for those of you, I washed the laundry. How did it smell to you?
A lot better.
Did it still stink though?
No, it did not.
Thank God. I washed it twice. He seems very selfish. Yeah, I think he is selfish. Well, anyway, guys, the good news is no, if they put the dryer in the high heat setting, as we found out, it will ruin t-shirts, everything. So you can't leave that dryer in high setting. That thing gets you 300 degrees. It's like putting things in an oven. Don't even put that dryer in high heat.
She dried it twice, and one time she dried it on hot water, right, Michelle?
I don't know, because as far as ad case,
The first time she washed it, it was on the hottest setting of water you could wash it on.
the problem is I don't know what Jimmy would allow, if he would even consider it as an option. I see your server is not fully started. My server is plenty started, thank you very much. I don't know why someone would say my server is not fully started.
Where's
my
that?
server.
Your
Oh,
server.
it's just a message I got. It says here from a guy on Discord. It says from EOMX. It says, "Hi Michelle, may I see your server is not fully started, and I wanted to ask you if you want me to help you.
No.
Such a server and go over 5,000. Oh God, no. We got enough people on our server. Thank you. We don't need to have another person to
Hacking you.
make us more crazy. And this place is already busy enough, thank you. But the thing is, I'm very glad that this morning show went fine. And has anybody had any problems with the stream today? I mean, I don't think I saw anything, but I've kind of been checking other things at the same time. It don't look like there's been any major outages.
There was no outages at all, right?
I think Tunnel Bear basically blocked a lot of them. And I think Tunnel Bear saw what was going on was suspicious. It wasn't me doing it, Tunnel Bear. I swear to God, it's not me doing. It was a great morning show, and I do want to do some afternoons content. I don't know if it's going to be a show or a video or what. But right now, we got to get the laundry home. It is 12:03 p.m. in the afternoon. Krista has to get back to her daughter too, right?
Yeah, I do in a little
You
while,
and your
yeah.
husband and
I do in a little while,
So-
yeah.
also, guys, let's talk about Krista. You want to talk about the donations thing real quick?
I think people should start donating to Michelle. She's not giving her money to Ed. None of her money goes to Ed. She doesn't help Ed out with beer. She doesn't help Ed out with shit. If you don't have the money, he don't get
Memberships are the easiest way.
it. Memberships are cheap. They're only $6 a month.
It's just right. It's just $6 a month.
$5.99. A penny shy of $6.
Right, and then $6 a month. If we got say 10 people, that's like 60. And we get another 10, that's 20. That would be $120 before YouTube takes their cut. And it's a lot cheaper for you guys.
It is. You don't. It's a set donation.
You don't have to worry about super chat.
It's just a set
automatically paid.
It's a set donation once a month. You just give. She doesn't want. She's not expecting every time you come on the show, 5 days a week that she does a show,
right?
Or 6 days a week. She doesn't expect you to give her $5 every time you come on the show. Is that what you guys are thinking? That she wants every time you guys appear on the show, she wants $5 from you guys? All she wants is say, join to be her member on her show, and she gets $6 a month out of you.
Right now the donations have been down, but also the viewers have been down too, because of summer, and two, because of all the garbage that was going on with the people that are trying to destroy my channel. I'll just leave it at that for now. We don't know if it's specifically one person, but
we're not going to pinpoint it's one person, two people. We don't know.
Might be multiple people doing it. So the thing is that we'd love to see more memberships. It's easy to join. The join button's right below the screen, right here, like this thing you can see here.
Because I don't know if you guys
just click join right there. It'll solve your problems.
I think you guys think that she wants you every time you come on the show to donate something. She does not want you to donate every single time. If she does a show 5 days a week, which she does it 6 days, but if she does a show 5 days a week, she's not expecting you every time you come on the show to give her $5 every time. If that's what you were going to donate, $5. She's not expecting it. She's saying give her $6, which is once a month.
Once a month. I don't do a lot of e-begging.
Once a month, she says give her $6. So if y'all gave her $6 once a month, that ain't a lot at all.
No, it's not. Some of you guys will pay other channels like $20, $30, $40, $50. All I'm just asking is a flat $6 as a monthly memberships.
She's saying join her channel for $6 a month. She's not saying
I'm only getting $20 this month, guys, because of the bullshit going on. Let me show Krista the numbers just so she can verify this. This here, unfortunately, on the app is kind of hard. On the
she's not expecting you to say you came on Monday show, $5. She's not saying, oh, now you saw her on Wednesday. Say you didn't watch her every day. So you watched her on Wednesday, so she's expecting another $5. Oh, you couldn't watch her on Thursday, so now you watched her on Friday, so she wants another $5, so she wants $15 out of you. Oh, you didn't, so you watched her 3 days this week. You gave her $15. No, she doesn't want you to come on a show and pay $5.
Unfortunately, it doesn't show the membership.
She only wants you join, and every month out of your bank account, $6 will come out of your bank account every month. Just one time a month.
Come on, guys. We only got 6 members here. Come on. What? Can we get at least 10? 4 more people a monthly pledge. That's all it is. Once a month, they just charge a card or whatever.
$6. She's not expecting you every time you come on to give her $6. It's only a once.
I don't expect you to give me $6 a show. That's some of your shows ain't even worth half that.
No, but just saying, if she's not expecting you to give her $5 or $6 a show. It's a membership that you only pay once a month and it's $6, and that is cheap. That is cheap in today's society. That's cheap.
John says I'm not donating. Well, that's fine, John, but maybe other people might like to donate.